terribly sorry. I was just having a nightmare. I had this really bad dream that my Fawcett Times was out of date. A terrible nightmare. I hope that it never comes true. But while you're here, catching me at such a vulnerable time, I thought maybe it would be a good time to do a special kind of video. I have had a few weeks since my previous video. I was on a holiday, and I had lots of thinking time, you could say. And I came to the conclusion that maybe today we should do a special type of video. A mustache wax first impression. I always love it when I watch people experience something for the first time. So I thought, why not do it myself? I'll love it even more, maybe. So, today I have Captain Fawcett Signature Series Barberism. This was a Captain Fawcett Sid Sottung collaboration, you could say. And Sid Sottung is a very, very well-known barber who is just a master of his craft, you could say. But I do my own hair cutting, so I don't have the pleasure to know firsthand, of course. But anyhow, today we are going to first impression this mustache wax. So, as usual, the mustache wax is in a 0.5 fluid ounce container, or 15 milliliters. And it has a wide variety of scents, which I will go over in a later video. I will do a real, what would you call it, a real review of this, just like my private stock and my booze and baccy. So this video here will be the first impressions. So, what do I talk about? The tin is beautiful. It is like art in your hand. The lettering is black, but there is a black band around a golden band with golden letters in the black band and black letters in the golden band. It is quite nice looking, very eye-catching. The gold really goes well with the black here. I would say it is a good match. But I have not opened this tin before. I don't know what it smells like. I've removed the little sticky part. I hope you don't mind. Maybe you want me to keep the sticky part and remove it for you, but I removed it just before, so I apologize. But I can assure you I have never opened this tin. So, without further ado, let's see. Ooh, tight. Let's see. Tin comes off, and wow. Look at that color. Wow. That's amazing. Let's have a look here. Ah, beautiful. Look at that color. Perfectly filled. First smell. That smells good. It smells clean. It has like a very, when you would smell this, you would think if a house smelled like this, or an outside area smelled like this, you'd think, wow, this person takes good care of their house. Yeah, I like that. But when you get a lot of the smell, you start to smell the undertone is very natural. Yeah, I love that. Wow, that is good. Yeah, you can smell the undertone is quite floral. That smells great. Let me... Yeah, definitely. Once you get your nose right into it, you start to get that floral smell. I haven't looked at the description of this. I want it to be genuine first impression here. From further away, it has that nice clean smell. I'm not talking about cleaning products, okay? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just the feeling of the smell is just clean. It's perfect. But when you get deeper, you get that floral smell. Wow, I don't know where the line is, because I'm getting a distance sort of situation here. So here, smells very clean, but when you get your nose right into it, you unlock that floral smell. That's incredible. I need to do more smelling, of course, on my own time. You don't want to watch me smell a mustache wax for 20 minutes, although that might be what I would do, but I won't do it. But wow, that's amazing. But you know what we're going to do? We are going to put this in the mustache. First impression. I think I might not show you me applying mustache wax. Maybe when I run out of products to review, I might do that as a video. But for now, I think I'll save that as a good alternative video idea. So I'm just going to cut and then resume when it's in, okay? Well, I've just put the wax in, and I noticed a few things when I was applying it. Of course, I love the tins. I'll start with that. I love using tins. I don't like the chapstick so much. This here does it just fine for me. But one thing I notice is when I dig a bit out and I am rubbing it in my fingers, it unlocks a smell, almost like a citrusy. I could be wrong, but I'm almost getting a citrusy smell when I'm rubbing it, applying that heat, applying that friction. It's almost like I've got two pieces of citrus in my fingers and I'm just unlocking that smell. I'm pulverizing the outer layer and I'm releasing that inner smell. It really is incredible. It just smells great, but it still has that natural smell underneath it. It has a very complicated foundation system here. What we're working with, the Bouzenbaki, I would say it had that foundation, but then it had that really nice dominant smell. But this one here seems extremely complicated. It goes from further away, you get that certain smell, then when you get closer, a new smell, and then when you're rubbing it in your fingers, it's like you're releasing another smell. And then of course you have that foundation smell. So it really is like a multi-layered scent here. This is, out of the three that I've talked about so far, the private stock, the Bouzenbaki, and the Barberism, I would say that this is the most complicated smell for me to decipher, you could say. It really is a puzzle, but it's just fantastic. I find that from further away, it's lighter, and as you get closer, as you get deeper, it gets more complicated, right? Very, very, very interesting. I must say, I just love it. I wasn't sure about it at first, because when I first had it, I was smelling just outside the tin, and I was thinking, is this going to be a good one? But now that I've opened it up, now that I've given it a proper smell and applied it, which you might not notice, you might think, mustache wax, you should put curls in. I gotta tell you, I just don't think that I look good with curls. And also my mustache doesn't seem to like being curled. It likes to go with the flow. It likes to lay down and think of England. So that's why it might not look any different, but I can even see when I was applying, it really felt like it has that strength. It does have strength, because I can feel it pulls the hairs down a few millimeters extra. It really does hold them wherever you want them to be. So if you want them to curl, good. If you want it to lay down, especially if you're wearing a mask or something, I find that it even has the power to hold them down. So you might get a few millimeters on your length with that. But that's just my style. If you can have a handlebar mustache that really has a wicked curl, it really is amazing. And I do think that it is something that if you can do it, you should do it. But I don't think I can do it. So, and I like the look of this better. In a photograph, I don't need to worry about how perky are my tips, because I just want it to lay down. So as long as I don't have hairs flying around, it's perfect. And that's what mustache wax is for. It's so that you can, sorry, I heard my phone. It's so that you can just have it the way you want it. So you use the wax like that. So, first impression, I am pleasantly surprised. I was a little bit worried. I was just smelling the outside of it, and I was thinking, what is that? But I gotta say, this is amazing. I might have to do a Booze and Backy versus Barberism now, because those scents, oftentimes when people are talking about Captain Fawcett, of course, these are older scents. They've been around longer, so people see them both, and they say, oh, which one's better? Which one's better? So I think I should do a comparison video for you about that, which might be fun. But I gotta say, I love this smell. Am I gonna say I love it more than the other ones? Not yet, because I only just did a first impression. So, but I have good feelings about it. So this video should be about, I don't know, 10 minutes. I gotta keep it short, right? First impressions aren't long. So, first impressions, that is amazing. I can't believe it. The color is amazing. I wish I took a picture before I applied it, but I wasn't thinking. But I'll take some pictures of it, I'll put them up, and I hope that you enjoyed. So thank you very much, and I hope that I will see you again for the comparison video that I'll do in the future, and which is right for you. I don't know yet. That'll be a while away, because I need to know where does this wax fit in the grand scheme of your day. So it won't be soon. I need to actually use it a fair amount to get to know the wax. So thank you very much for joining me on this video, and I hope that you will return soon.